In the heart of the woods lies an abandoned asylum, forgotten by time, yet still holding the echoes of its dark past. Once, it stood as a beacon of hope, a sanctuary for those society deemed too broken to fix. But the walls that once echoed with laughter and healing now whisper tales of despair and cruelty. In the 1940s, patients shuffled through the hallways, their faces vacant, their eyes reflecting a hopelessness that no treatment could mend. Nurses, clad in stiff uniforms, administered care that was often more torment than therapy. The promise of healing twisted into a nightmare where the very essence of humanity was stripped away. Then came the fire, a tragedy that would seal the asylum's fate. Flames engulfed the building, consuming everything in their path, leaving behind a charred skeleton of what once was. Screams filled the air, a cacophony of terror, as patients and staff alike scrambled for escape. But many were trapped, their spirits forever bound to the ashes of their former lives. They say their cries still linger, echoing through the decaying halls, a haunting reminder of the horrors that unfolded within those walls. Fast forward to modern day, where thrill seekers armed with flashlights and cameras approach the crumbling facade. They come seeking adventure, a taste of the paranormal, unaware of the darkness that awaits them. As they push through the underbrush, the asylum looms before them, a relic of a forgotten era, shrouded in mystery and dread. The air is thick with dust, and the silence is palpable, broken only by the rustle of leaves and the distant call of a night bird. They step inside, and the atmosphere shifts, a cold draft sweeping through the building, as if the very air is alive with memories. As they venture deeper, strange noises begin to fill the silence, faint whispers, footsteps that aren't their own, and the occasional soft cry that sends shivers down their spines. The explorers exchange nervous glances, their bravado faltering as the shadows seem to dance around them. They enter what was once the patient ward, and the sight is chilling. Overturned beds, rusted frames, and graffiti-covered walls tell a story of neglect and despair. One bed stands upright, as if waiting for someone to return. Through the lens of the camera, a faint outline of a figure can be seen, but when they turn their flashlights, there's nothing there. The asylum is alive, and it knows they are there. As the atmosphere thickens, the explorers feel an oppressive weight pressing down on them. Fleeting figures dart at the edges of their vision. Doors slam in the distance, and a cold hand brushes against their skin. Panic sets in as one of them collapses, overwhelmed by the presence that surrounds them. They need to escape, but the asylum twists and turns, leading them in circles, as if it's playing with them, toying with their fear. The walls seem to close in, shadows creeping closer, and in a moment of desperation, one explorer remembers an old prayer for protection. They chant it, their voices trembling, and for a heartbeat, the shadows pause, granting them a fleeting chance to escape. With a final push, they burst through the doors into the night, collapsing on the ground, gasping for breath. The asylum looms silently behind them, a dark sentinel watching their every move. They've escaped, but the horrors they encountered cling to them, a haunting reminder of the darkness that lurks within. Some places should never be disturbed, and the asylum, with its restless spirits, is one of them. As they leave, they carry with them a story that will haunt them forever, a tale woven into the very fabric of the night, echoing the cries of those who never found peace. The spirits of the asylum roam those halls still, searching for solace in a world that turned its back on